So the Volta region is trending. This was an interesting one. Because Woody Maya made a tweet. He visited the Volta region and said, wow, this is such a beautiful place. You know, I'm not saying it verbatim. I'm just quoting the general gist. This is a beautiful place. More people should buy holiday homes here. And some people reacted very badly.
Why?
They were not happy at all about the idea that their region should be turned into a holiday destination.
We need industry.
Now, we need
jobs.
Yeah, no, I actually no. You see, I agree with them because
if you go to parts of the US like Florida, people buy holiday homes there. It's also an industry. Having wealthy people live in a place can generate business. It's just not the direct form.
Yeah, but it depends.
And the fact that you need business does not mean somebody cannot buy a holiday home in your place.
I agree with people who are kind of upset that they don't want it to become a holiday destination. In the sense that if people come, let's say people from Accra who generally have more income, averagely, come and buy all the property. The poor are living there, the cost of living goes up and that kind of stuff.
But isn't it the same region that's promoting tourism?
Yes, tourism. Yes, it depends on depends on how you look at it. Bernard, okay, let's just compare.
You can create an enclave
let's
in the
compare
region.
that with the
price it highly for people to buy.
That one is different.
But you see, the thing is that
let's compare it to what happens in Kwewu. Kwewu is one of the richest places
in terms of real estate.
In real estate, right? But how has that transformed the living conditions of the ordinary man living in Kwewu?
But has it made them poorer? Does people buying houses or building because in Kwewu made the citizens of Kwewu poorer?
You see, the conversation should not be that, come and build holiday homes here. I think we need industry. Our people are into fitting, they are into carpentry, they are into mechanic.
On this point, you see, I don't think the guy is saying that
holiday homes will come as a matter of course.
No. The guy is not saying that as an exclusive industry, do holiday 10 Volta region the holiday home. Volta region always claims to have the greatest tourist attractions. Don't we have Africans in the diaspora moving back to Ghana? Some of them are moved to Ebri. If somebody has money to buy real estate in the Volta region, let him do it. It will also contribute to industry.
But Bernard,
do you understand me? So I feel like sometimes people overreact to things for reasons that I'm not sure are too clear.
But Bernard, even what you
building a holiday home in a Volta region does not mean we shouldn't industrialize the region.
Bernard, I also want to touch on something you just said about even the African Americans coming and building stuff on the diaspora. It's created problems in certain parts of the central region because there's reports of chiefs kind of forcing people off their land. So it's a very complicated issue.
Every solution creates a problem. Unless you say if you want to build a factory, somebody will say to do something. So let's not do anything.
In the environment.
You see, my challenge is that when somebody expresses this, I think it's a very narrow definition to say that that's not right, because I have been promoting tourism in the region for years.
You have been promoting tourism, which is good because people find jobs to do. I am saying better.
But if I build, if I come as if I build a holiday
home, what
is
the use of a holiday home?
A place I come and stay during vacation.
So you can go and stay there for how long? And
but it's my. How does that destroy? I don't understand. I've bought land, I've built a house, and I'm living inside. How is that a problem for you?
I am saying that
how is that a problem for an economy?
Superior view, in my respect.
So you go and promote that view. Let
that's exactly what I'm promoting.
So no, but you shouldn't attack what he said to promote yours.
I've not said anything to attack. The
basis of the trend is that why is Wodemaya saying people should be holiday homes? And I'm saying that is misplaced. If you have energy, go and build a factory. He is a tourism promoter, and he's saying that the region is nice. People should come there. Why should he be attacked for? What is this?
I'm sure that people who are criticizing have the right to criticize.
Please.
I am saying
they have the right to criticize, but they have criticized constructively.
Sitting here as an indigent of the place, I am saying that what we need is jobs in the nature of industry,
he hasn't said
factories.
Has he said that
those are the things that we need?
Sky, we can work in Chugam. The fact that somebody says build a holiday home does not mean that we have sort this narrow unnecessary antagonism.
But that's
people should also go and promote.
We have seen holiday homes
how many of
other parts of the world?
How many of the people who are criticizing him have used their tweet to promote business in the region? This is the problem. You don't do anything. Somebody is doing.
You sit here, you talk about
Sky.
When people have the
Wodemaya has been promoting destinations for years.
Which is great. We all support that.
So if he says people should be holiday homes in Volta region, why should he be attacked for that?
So the attacks are wrong.
But if the attacks are wrong, don't endorse it with any argument.
No, I am saying that the fact that somebody is attacking somebody, if you attack, it's wrong. You can't attack the guy for a view he's expressed. What you can do is to critique it.
What's the critique of that? that people should be holiday homes in Volta Region.
I am saying that the superior view. That's why I use the word the superior view.
So now you
is
want
that
to
we
tell
need jobs.
with the mind what you should promote. You promote the job.
Okay, guys, please, can I finish? Okay,
the fact that you have expressed your view doesn't mean that I'm not entitled to express my view.
People should stop attacking the guy.
Yes, attacking. Yes, that's wrong.
Yes.
We shouldn't encourage that. Yes. But people are entitled to express a superior view if they so believe that it is a superior view.
Can I please finish?
It is the superior view, in my respectful view, is that we need jobs. We need jobs. We need jobs. Good roads. Electricity has to be reliable. The tidal wave attack. Stop them.
Yes. I'm not even done there. I'm not even finished there explaining the trade.
Don't mind this guy. Finish.
So the reason came up is a lot of people were talking, and there were some unnecessary comments which we have to dismiss out of hand about people saying that don't move to our region and that kind of stuff. It's Ghana. Everyone can move to the region,
yes,
but like I'm with Sky, I understand the apprehension about holiday homes, but like Bernard said, there's a constructive way to do these things, a nice way to go around.
You know how much the land is selling at Adafion these days.
Hey Sky, I beg you.
So many messages.
I have a very
as well.
interesting message here, but I don't. If I read it, it will cause more confusion. But I'll read it. He said, Bernard, the Ghana man in me is wondering why people of the Volta are upset that someone says people should take up holiday homes in their land, but I don't have a problem ransacking lands in the national capital region. I'll just leave it there like that. I'll just leave it there.
No,
I'll just leave it there.
See, but I think we need to comment on these matters. Because first of all,
I've set the trap for you.
No, because we do know what genuinely, and I feel for many Ghana communities, what many are going through. The fact that people from outside have taken over their lands, in many cases unjustifiably. In some cases driven, in some cases by maybe the greed of family members who are only purposed to sell the property because there's so much money involved that they can make. When people move in their numbers to specific places, they distort the culture, the ecology, so many things get distorted. You understand? The same way when holiday homes start showing up in a particular place, affordability of land in those places become a problem. You understand? I do not think that the people of the Volta region want people to invade their spaces and buy their lands just for purposes of building holiday homes, when in fact that has the potential to actually undermine what a Dekakwi you in Agbozuma can go and say, oh, Togbi Adama Medakuku Mangiana Niba Viadamako Nane, and then Togbi Adama will parcel a nice one lawfully for you. That, oh, you go and build so that you, when you come home, you and your family will live there. It is okay when once a while, people...
So let me ask you a question now. When people found that oil was coming to Takoradi, and then speculative started purchasing land, not for holiday homes, but because they felt business was going to come. So they went to buy... Because you are saying we should promote business and not holiday homes.
Yes.
Whereas the people of Takoradi, whether 10 years later or 12 years later, 15 years later, since the so-called oil boom and people to go and invest in Takoradi, has it helped them or not?
No, so you see, when you read the reports, literature will tell you that those people have been negatively impacted.
I'm bringing it up because you said that, the superior argument is for people to want to invest in business. And I'm saying that for whatever, this is my point, whether it's for holiday home or for business or for leisure park, there's no invitation should be without restriction. Every purpose of purchasing land for development, for your own home or whatever, there will be losers and winners. So I prefer to say that whatever he's asking people to do, the Volta regional people who manage the land must always be minded that it does not distort the market. Because somebody can say, I'm going to even build a factory in the Volta region and I'm going to employ people and can also take people's livelihoods. If not well managed. So I don't think the problem is about holiday homes. The problem should be about whatever people do
must be sustainably done.
That's the all. I think that when we say that, we are all happy. But for me, the way they were picking on him for highlighting one kind of investment is my issue, because every investment in a region, there will be consequences. people coming from McCarthy Hill, there's a cement factory. The cement factory is employing people, but they say the cement factory is too close to the salt. They should move it.
Yeah, because.
But the people are also saying our children are working there. Somebody wants to do land, a song or salt. Some of the community people say they won't agree. He's also bringing business there. All right. So are you saying that doing if the person has said, oh, come to the Volta region and come and invest in business,
yes,
that one there is okay.
Yeah, because Bernard,
Down, but holiday home there is not
you know,
okay.
yeah, holiday home, so that people come and so that the locals do what you deprive them of their land. Because Bernard, many Ghana children today are sleeping out because someone in their the family decided, I'll ask for this family land, let me sell it.
I hear you.
And then he sold it and is happy living the way he's living.
This guy, let me
And we
bring
see
in
that
some messages.
even in our own homes back home,
I hear
right?
you.
There are people selling heritage, you know, family heritage, selling them off. And the people in parts of the Volta region are sleeping out.
So
that
problem is caused by irresponsible landowners who don't have nuance.
And you see, the
That's
irresponsibility
nothing-
is
that's
not
nothing to do-
small.
that's nothing to
It
do
is
with-
endemic in many parts of the country. And I'm saying that we should not use the allure, the idea that, oh, people should come and build holiday homes. Because a lot of people are hungry. And the moment they see big money, they have no future plans for anybody. All they want is to collect the money.
Okay, so you are sounding a caution.
So what I'm asking for is,
So you are
Sustainable
you are
development.
sounding a caution and asking for sustainable development.
yes, we need jobs. We are carpenters. We need factories that will come and invest heavily in.
But when they build the house, don't they use masons?
Yeah,
Don't they use carpenters?
But you
Don't
see,
they get work?
and then
Or they only get carpentry work when they are building companies.
And at the end of
so
the
if I
day-
build a holiday home, won't I employ
in the end
won't I
of
employ a gardener?
let me give you a typical.
Won't I employ
Hold on,
painters?
let me give you a
Or that
typical.
one is not work.
You know, some of the finest beaches you'll find
Yes.
in the whole of the Volta region, you find them along the Aflau
Yes.
to Keta areas,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Now go on the map and look closely at the strip of land we're talking about.
Yeah.
Imagine holiday home, builders, people with so much millions of dollars to spend. Go and price all the local families out of these spaces. The local family people who live there, they depend on the sea. They depend on the lagoon. That is how they have survived all these
So
years.
if somebody comes to build a hotel at that place,
Hotel is great because what it does is that it is an investment that brings all things together.
Okay.
But you see, holiday home, he goes there once a while.
Okay.
What does he do there?
No problem.
Right?
I'll
And
offer
then go
a
and discuss-
dissenting view to what Sky is saying. I think even selling someone a holiday home there, you're cheating them. Because we are talking about global warming, rising sea levels. In 20 years, what's the guarantee that the land is even going to be
and the
there?
other thing is that the
Don't
Volta
do that,
region
don't do
is
that.
not just
Well,
Keta.
but definitely recommend.
So what
we should be thinking
No, this is what I would say.
is to build sea defense walls.
This is
for
what
them.
I would say. This is what I would say. The part of Volta that Sky comes from, they don't like, but me, I like. So we end it here. So the part of the region that you are from, you say you don't like holiday home. Me, where I'm from, we need it. So we can come. That's all.